Well, folks, it's me again. Another multi-video day. And I was thinking about something and, saw a video here and there, saw comments on them. And I wanted to kind of bring up something that my mother and my father and a few other people have said. And it's very true. As always, before I get started, please make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you're aware of all new content and so you're part of the giveaway. But the comment was basically, I had to go into town today to pick up a couple of things. Pretty much my one trip for the week. And I found some paper towels and picked those up from my house and a couple of rolls from my parents. And my mother asked if there was toilet paper on the shelves. And there wasn't, of course, which is still kind of odd to me to think about. But it's not been that long since it wasn't the norm. It wasn't everything, the only thing used for a bowel movement, after a bowel movement. I'm 42 years old, 43 this year. When I was a newborn, when I was a child, my parents didn't use disposable diapers. They were cloth diapers. She washed all of them separately. They used washcloths when changing my diaper. And my sister's, she's older than me, and they just washed all of that separately. And I got to thinking about it, and here's the long and short of it. Humans survived on this planet for thousands of years before the invention of toilet paper. I'll be the first to admit, I very much prefer toilet paper that you just flush. This is a very blunt video, so I understand, but it's something I was thinking about. But here's the long and short of it. You don't have to have it. I mean, you could just, do your business, then jump right in the shower and take a few extra minutes there. It's uncomfortable, it's gross, but it would work. But you can use washcloths. And I understand you don't want them in with your normal laundry because you're not going to wash them immediately. But how hard would it be to go get a diaper genie and use that to store up washcloths? I mean, for crying out loud, you can buy washcloths pretty cheap. And yeah, you may do that load of laundry daily, but it would work. The crux of this is that the shortage we see, the shelves empty at the store, is from panic buying. Okay? Stores are telling people they can only buy, one item off of the shelves, whether it's a single roll or an 8-pack. There's a store in my town that actually has quit stocking multi-roll packs of toilet paper. They have individual rolls, and you are limited to 2 rolls per person per day. So, yeah, a family of 4, if they have 4 payment methods, which my family could do, could go get 8 rolls a day, but that 8 rolls would last several days, and you're just not having to go to the store as often. For crying out loud, a roll of toilet paper, and I live alone, will last me 3 to 4 days, and that's working from home. It's a week on a roll of toilet paper when I'm not working from home because I'm not at home for 9 to 10 to 11 hours a day. So we need to end the panic. I mean, there is an old adage, fear is false evidence appearing real. Yes, we are staying home a lot more. You're not going to the movies, going to restaurants, you're not going out to the clubs and all that. I have a very good friend of mine, I've known him for many years, whose livelihood is hosting karaoke shows at bars. He's out of work completely. He's very close to probably going and finding a job at like a Walmart or something to tide him over until this is over. His wife is doing the same. I have chickens. We normally have 4 to 6 dozen eggs at all times. I grabbed up 2, took him a couple dozen eggs. I mean, every little bit helps. And we have a great community around his karaoke shows. I mean, we have probably 80% regulars that follow him show to show, and will go out 3 or 4 times a week to go to his shows because he's a lot of fun. They're always fun. But now he's stuck. So you know what? He's told me that other people are stepping up as well. They're helping. People are reaching out. That's what we need. Not this, I'm out for me only. Think outside the box. Okay, I understand you're not going to be doing steaks or big dinners or roast dinners. You may be doing ham sandwiches or cereal for lunch and dinner. You have the ability to eat. You may end up eating the same thing multiple times a day, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. This is going to pass. A great bit of advice that I just saw on another YouTube channel is listen to the doctors, not the politicians. Politicians on either side of the aisle are going to say, I want the economy up. I want people back to work by this date. And then people are going to twist that. Great example very recently. Donald Trump said he would love to see people back to work by Easter. That is not a deadline. That is not, I'm going to make this happen. That is, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see my company give us all raises. That's not a demand. It's not me saying it will happen. It's just a desire. And Donald Trump is looking at the economy, and he knows people need to get back to work, not only to stimulate the economy, but so they are taken care of as well. So him saying, I would love to see this and this and this, it's just him expressing a desire. But the doctors are saying the virus sets the time frame. The virus sets the timetable. And that's the core truth for any new virus. Because you can't just say, nope, we're going back to work. You have to have time for the FDA and others to come up with and approve a treatment and other things. It's just the way it is. You know, given a couple, 3 years when all of this is well behind us, coronavirus may become something along the lines of influenza or rhinovirus, the common cold, where there is an acceptable and proven treatment. And you're going to call your doctor, and he's going to say, well, yeah, you have COVID-19. Not you have the flu, not you have a cold. So, cold, he would do this. The flu, he would do that. COVID-19, something else. And in time, it may become that. That's why we have flu season. It's why every year you see flu shots, and you see people telling you, here are the symptoms of the flu, and here's how you can avoid it. Here's how you take care of yourself if you get it. My company is very good about telling us, if you're sick, stay home. I worked as a waiter for a couple of years during college. They flat out told us, do not come into this restaurant if you're sick. And yeah, if you're sick a lot, they may tell you, well, working in a restaurant's not for you. But I got a bad flu bug. It took me down for about 3 days when I worked for the restaurant. Called my boss, said, I'm sick as a dog, not going to make it. My doctor said it's going to be a couple of days. My boss told me, well, you need your doctor to give you a note that you're cleared to return to work in food service. I called my doctor. He said, okay, come see me in a couple of days. We'll check on you. Thinking it ended up being 5 days. Then he wrote me the note. I went back to work. That's kind of what we're doing now, just on a mass scale. And it's only because we don't have a proven, accepted treatment. We have theories. Hydroxychloroquine, according to several doctors, is looking promising. No, not chloroquine phosphate, but hydroxychloroquine. Two different things. Potassium is very good for the body. Potassium phosphate, not. They both contain potassium, but one would not be healthy for you. One is, unless you're allergic to it. So listen to the doctors and don't freak out. Like I said, yeah, it's not the most desirable thing to have a diaper genie in every bathroom or in the one you tell everyone to use for that, because you're using washcloths and doing that load of laundry every night. But it will work in a pinch. I mean, just look at, 100 years ago. We lived for thousands of years without toilet paper. A couple of weeks where you have to think outside the box is not the end of the world. That said, this has been a very different video for me, so I'm going to end it here. I've said enough. It's your turn. Just remember, be civil. If you have thoughts and ideas that you think will help people, leave them in the comments. But everyone needs to be civil so that we can learn from each other, debate each other, talk, go back and forth as adults. As always, please remember to like and share the video so that we can expand the conversation. And please subscribe and turn on notifications so you're aware of all new content as it posts, and so that you're part of the giveaway at 500, 1,000, and 1,500 subscribers. Until next time, everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, and have a wonderful day.